Hello everybody, welcome back to my Country Sparkles channel. Today I'm going to be making baby food puffs of my own, freeze-dried. I'm really excited about these. I think they are going to be super light, so that way they dissolve nicely into my baby's mouth, but also firm enough that he can pick it up and put it into his mouth all by himself. So what I'm going to use is I've got some baby food here. We've got peas and then a mixed berries kind of baby food thing, and then some baby rice cereal to kind of give it a little bit more body. So let's get mixing. So first I'm going to just mix up the baby food and some rice cereal. I'm not going to add any water to it. A lot of times I add water to it when I'm going to feed it to my baby because I want it thinned out just a little bit. But in this I want them nice and dry and thick, and the freeze dryer will take all the moisture out of it, right? So I don't need to add moisture in the plan is to take the moisture out. So put some peas here. I have a video, I think it's like my very first video, so not the greatest video, but if you scroll all the way back, you can see me just freeze drying straight peas. I made my own baby food peas at home, and then I just, made little dots of it out on my tray, and that worked out great to make just little pea bites. That did work out great. I want them just a little bit thicker this time, I feel like bigger, so they're a little bit more substance to them. So that's why I am adding some baby rice food cereal to this. About, 25%, so more rice food cereal just to thicken it up. Nothing crazy. And then he gets a little bit of rice food, a little bit of peas. He likes to feed himself, and he likes to eat from a spoon from me. So I think this will be good. So here we have it all mixed together. And now all I'm gonna do is just dab it on the trays and just make little puff balls. Okay, so I was just going to take my spoon and spoon it out onto my tray to make little blobs, but I felt like the blobs were a little big for my baby's little mouth. So I'm going to spoon it into a Ziploc bag and cut the tip off, and then make really good consistent little droplets of food like that. And it'll go by pretty fast too. So anytime I have to put filling in anything, a Ziploc bag is not a bad way to go, and you just clip off the end. So here it is, just like that. And now I'll be right back. I'm gonna clip off the end. Okay, here we go. Just little hole in the very tip, not too big because I don't want the puff balls to be too big. And you can always take off more, but you can't ever add it back, right? So here we go. And I'll even put it up here like this so you can see. And then you can control how big or how small you want your little baby puff balls to be. There we go. So now I'm just gonna keep filling up the tray like this. Those will be perfect snacks for my baby, especially when he's waiting for me to get his dinner all ready. He gets, babies are a little impatient sometimes, and they're like, hello, I'm hungry, feed me now, just like adults or kids. Sometimes they're a little hangry. And so to be able to give him some of these as he waits for me to warm up his food, or even finish eating myself or feeding my kids or getting dinner for the whole family already, just to tide him over a little bit. There you go, we'll stop there. And that's what they look like. Okay, and now I'm just gonna mix up my next one, my fruit blend, it's like a berry blend, berry goodness blend, I don't know. I don't recognize this one for my other kids, but it sounded yummy. So I figure my baby will probably like it for breakfasts or snacks or lunch, really anything. Anytime, right? Add some rice cereal, okay, so here we go. And now I'm just gonna grab another bag so that way I can pipe it onto my trays. Okay, now that I have a bag, let's fill it up. I just put it down in the corner. Here we go. It's right in the corner. Clip off the end. we go. And then I'm just gonna pipe it on. Just like that. In little baby puff drops. So I'm using baby store-bought food right now. Yes, because I lost my blender. Quite frankly, is why I have baby store-bought food. Even though I have a garden and I have even baby food in my freezer, like squash and peas and carrots and beans, all ready to go to be baby food, I lost my blender. Or my little baby blender. And so until I find that, I decided I was gonna buy some baby food, because I know when I buy me a new baby blender, the other one's gonna turn up. Of course, right? So that's why I'm buying baby food. But one of the nice things about having a garden is being able to grow your own baby food. I really do love being able to grow my family food and to be able to provide that for them, even from as young as 4 months old until, through adulthood. So normally I would use my own vegetables from my garden. This is the little bit quicker way to use your vegetables from the garden. All you want to do, if they have high water content, just blend them up in a little blender. Or if you have a baby food grinder smasher thing, use that. Blend it up or puree it up, and then you have your own baby food. It's super easy. If it's a little thick, just add a little bit of water. You can mix vegetables, you can put tomatoes in it, you can do rice, So here we have the fruit. Now I'm gonna go put this in my freeze dryer. Here we are, sticking them in my freeze dryer, just like that. I like to still use my pad there. I feel like it keeps the cool inside really well. And then just shut it, lock it. Have my instructions there. Those are sold on Etsy. I'll put a link for them down below. And then turn on my machine. And there it goes. I'm just gonna put them like this, let them freeze for 9 hours, and then dry for 7 hours. I almost forgot, and that's why I love my checklist here. I need to close the drain valve. So I just reached around and did that. So in case you don't know, open is like in line, closed is not. Now it's closed, now we're good. Here we have our freeze-dried baby puffs. I just tried one to compare the texture to store-bought baby puff bites. And these ones I feel like are really comparable to those. So where they dissolve a little bit in your mouth, but you still have to chew them just a little bit before you swallow them. So these I'm gonna save for my baby's a little bit older, more into chewing. Right now he's straight into swallowing soft food. So I'm gonna save these, but I'm gonna make another batch of just the baby food without the rice cereal in it. And with that, I've made those before, and they definitely more just straight dissolve in the mouth without much chewing needed. So I've already popped these off the tray. The fruit stuck a little bit more than the peas, so I had to use a spatula to scrape it up, and I'm just going to throw them in Ziplocs for now with my handy helpers, bag hand helpers here. So put those in that one, put these ones in this one, and that's it. There you have it, how to make some baby food puffs. Thank you so much for joining me in this video today. I appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed it and learned a little bit something different about making baby food drops. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe to the channel so that way next time we put out a new video, you will be able to see it. Thanks for joining us, you guys. Bye.